How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and I am your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers, and we're coming back to you with another Wi-Fi Draft League battle for Panda's Switch Draft. We unfortunately did suffer a loss on Game 1 of the season last week, so we are looking forward to Week 2 this week in hopes to gain retribution and get back into those winning spirits. Our loss last week was due to timer, and that's just something that we're going to have to play around for the rest of the season because, well, the timer is just absolutely garbage on Wi-Fi. And that's okay, unless you go about it doing like other things to go around the timer, which it can be a little bit more difficult. So, this week we are taking on a fantastic coach in his own right, and Coach Chris of the Texas Tauros. I've been in a few leagues with him recently, and he is absolutely the most fantastic human being I think I have ever met. He always has a good attitude, regardless of whether or not he's winning or losing. And he just wants the best for everybody and is absolutely wonderful. Chris has got a hyper offensive team, and I hope that we have enough in our arsenal to counter it and pick up a dub this week. He did pick up a week 1 win against Coach Jason. I think it was a 1-0 win. Nonetheless, a win is a win. So, as you see his team on the right, he does have access to Speed Boost Blaziken, Mamoswine, which just hits like a truck. Sylveon hits like a truck on the special side, can also be used for wish support. Metagross, again, another thing that just hits like a truck and is quite bulky, to be honest with you. He's got Dragonite, who can just sit there and set up with a Dragon Dance. Has that multi-scale ability so that if it's at full, it doesn't take as much damage from attacks. Scolipede is another speed boosting mon that he has, which again can set up. And then he has Jellicent, which is a great water absorb mon, as well as Maractus, who is one of my favorite water absorb mons, to be honest with you. We have Tauros, who's a great intimidator or even sheer force life orb user. Morpeko, who's good for rapid spin and just keeping speed control in the game with Aura Wheel and changing between types for that move, between dark and electric. And then Scyther, who is quite bulky actually with Eviolite and can hit pretty hard on the offensive side as well. If I had to be honest with you, I think he brings the top 6. I think they make the most sense. It's what he brought last week. And so hopefully we can counter those, as well as still have enough to hit everything else on the team should we need to. So this week I am bringing another bold set for Skarmory. We have 252 HP in defense. This is an Iron Head Body Press Iron Defense Roost set. I think if I get up with Akaberry, I think if I get up 2 Iron Defenses, I should be able to run his team. Kureha is there. We have an Assault Vest Slowking. Sludge Bomb, Side Shock, Ice Beam hits majority of his team for super effective damage, and then Foul Play is primarily there for Metagross so that I can, if he's 252 to Adamant, then I think Foul Play knocks it out from full, even if he's max HP. If he's max defense, it might make it a different roll. We are bringing a Choice Scarf Chandelure with 252 special attack and 252 speed with a timid nature. Flash Fire is the ability so that we can maybe switch into a choice locked Blaziken's Blaze Kick or Flare Blitz. Maybe even into a Mystical Fire Sylveon as well. We have Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Memento. Memento is there just so that we can get into something and set up should we need to. And that something would in fact be Skarmory, because that's my only setup mon this week. We next have Chopper, the big Piloswine with the Eviolite, of course. 252 HP, 252 attack, Adamant. Earthquake, Ice Shard, Rock Tomb, and Stealth Rock. He is our rocker for the week. Rock Tomb is there just to deal with his speed boost mons. Ice Shard is there to deal with an out-of-hand Dragonite, and Earthquake just hits pretty much everything else pretty damn hard. Then we have Onigumo, the Araquanid, with a Kova Berry, so that we can live like a Brave Bird or something from Blaziken, and then hit it back really hard with a Liquidation. We also have Leech Life, Toxic, and Sticky Webs, again, for that speed control. I don't really know if Sticky Webs will be useful in this matchup or not. I might have to switch that out real quick. And then last but of course not least is Luffy, the Zeraora, with enough speed to outspeed I think it's a max speed Scolipede without speed boost of going off, and we should be able to OHKO it with acrobatics. The air balloon that we have is so that we don't get hit by an earthquake from Mamoswine or Blaziken, Metagross, Dragonite, Tauros, so on and so forth. Generally, I find that people don't pay attention to the items when things are switched in when you're playing Wi-Fi, and air balloon is one of those things that is often overlooked. So maybe we can take advantage of that as well. And it's rocking Plasma Fist, Low Kick, Acrobatics, and Volt Switch. So we're going to try to get connected here with Chris a little bit later on. I wanted to record this beforehand so I didn't have to rush later on this evening. Yeah, we'll see you then, guys. Okay, guys, we are back and we are connected with Chris. Day late, but it's all good. No worries. So we're going to pick the rules. We do have everything calced for level 50. We have level 50 Mons in the calc, so that's a plus. Are you okay with normal rules? Yes, we are. I don't know. It's always so freaking cold in my house, and I have no idea why. Okay. This is the team, and we're good. I think if we... The only time that we don't lead Araquanid is if we don't see Mamoswine. Because I think we want to lead Araquanid if he wants to lead Mamoswine, because we traded out Sticky Webs for Magic Coat. We do see the Mamoswine. Fantastic. So we are just going to lead with Onigumo. Hopefully we can just get in Tashigi and start setting up. He does have the Morpeko, so what did he not bring? He did not bring Dragonite, which is fantastic with me. I mean, Morpeko's not going to still not going to do much to the Skarmory reset once I get a not a body press, an Iron Defense up. So good luck, Chris. Have fun. More. Okay, so he does decide to leave the Morpeko. Good on him. Let's see. With our... Unless he is adamant, we should still... Should be no issue with... living an Aura Wheel, but I'm just going to swap her out into Chopper here, and I don't want to risk the air balloon on Zeraora yet. And he does go for the Aura Wheel, which we do have Chopper for, and he's going to switch into Hangry mode. And I think right here, I think we're just going to go ahead and get up our Stealth Rocks. I mean, he's gonna Parting Shot. Okay, that's fine. Not too worried. So we do see a Parting Shot come off. As we have Big Man Pylo in. And he decides to go out into his Mamoswine? Maybe? Let's see. Thinking about this one. We are going to try to take some of... Roly-Poly's going out into Scolipede. We are going to try to take some of Jamie's comments into effect. Are we... Let's see. No, wrong button. Did that drop us 2 or 1? It does drop us 1, okay. So I think we got up our... we got up our rocks, which is fine, because it's going to hit a lot of his team. He does have superpower, which we definitely live. We are quite defensive, and that defense drop is going to hurt him more than it hurt us. More than the damage actually hurt us. Awesome, so he does have -1 defense and now -1 attack, but +1 speed. I think now we're just gonna go for the Rock Tomb. If he wants to stay in, that's fine. Go, yeah. I'm still gonna Rock Tomb so I can slow down something that wants to come in. You're not living this. I don't think he has any... Does he have a flyer? How free is Earthquake? Earthquake is super free, actually, so thanks for doing that and setting me on my way. We are going to go for the Earthquake again, as he does decide to superpower. This is not going to do as much damage. And we are just going to pick up the kill right here with Piloswine. Awesome. Unfortunately, maybe we should have switched out and started Iron Defensing up with Skarmory, but we're gonna play around this, no worries. If I'm him, I'd probably go out into Piloswine right here, or not Piloswine, Mamoswine. Oh, he goes out into Blaziken, okay. And that's okay. On the off chance that he is not choice banned, I am going to go for the Earthquake here. He went for Blaze Kick. It's a crit. Okay. He is speed boost, obviously. I don't know why he wouldn't be, but hey, things happen. So I think now we go out into... I really want to go out into Chandelure right here. But if he... I mean, it's a speed tie at the moment. So I think I'm just gonna hit up the Araquanid. We do have the Kova Berry if he wants to go for Brave Bird. So we're just gonna fire off a huge liquidation. It's gonna take a chunk out of anything that wants to switch in. He does decide to withdraw Metagross, maybe? Oh, Morpeko's going down. There's no way this thing lives. Especially after, yeah, that's a dead Morpeko. So that does lead me to believe that he is banded, which is perfectly fine, because if we can get him to lock into Blaze Kick again, then... Oh, this is a dead Blaziken as well. Yeah, we're just gonna mash that liquidation button, get off some huge damage. Yeah, we got the Kova Berry for this. We are not worried. That's gonna take us down to 53. Which, so that means it did 66%. Yeah, so he's definitely banded. Cool. Araquanid's got, what, 3 kills. No, 2 kills. Because he took out Blaziken and more Pico. And Piloswine's got 1 kill in this match. So let's go low tier Mons. That's how I like to play. My upper tiers normally don't do the most work for me. It's always the low tiers because people always prep for the upper tier Mons. So they rarely prep for these lower tiers. So he probably goes into Metagross, if I had to imagine. I can call him this one, left and right. And we're just gonna launch a big liquidation here again. He's got to hit Zen Headbutt, it looks like, to kill us. And I really don't have another switch in for it. So yeah, we're gonna hit liquidation and see what he wants to do. Ice Punch? No. Did he try to predict? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, we thawed out. Good. Okay. So maybe not too much hacks. Okay, that does look like it is 2 leftovers? Yeah. And it looks like he's probably no defense, no speed. Or no defense, no HP. So we're just gonna hit... I'm ready to sack a Raquinid off, to be honest with you. And he does show the Earthquake. Oh, and we lived that one too, so we're gonna pick up another kill with a Raquinid. Fantastic. Putting in the work here. Zen Headbutt right there was the play. Okay, so what does he have left? Sylveon? And Mammo. So I think for this, we can just go out into Skarmory. See if he wants to hit an Earthquake. Ice Shard, okay. Not too worried about that. I am going to Iron Defense here. And I do have the Aqua Berry, so we do live a Mystical Fire. As he goes out into Sylveon. Yeah, we for sure live the Mystical Fire. And I'm just gonna go for an Iron Head. I think that tells me that he can't really touch Skarmory with his Mammo. So we're gonna go for the Iron Head. If we can... Ooh, it's big damage. Does he have like no bulk? We do have the Aqua Berry, so we were faster. So we can still pick up a kill with another Iron Head. Yeah, so he has like no speed. Okay, so you're gonna use sacking off Mammo here? Because I'll Roost. So I think he has to hit an Icicle Crash for this one to... What are we? We're at 45 HP. Okay, so yeah, he does have to hit the Icicle Crash. I think. Yeah, we can just let this go down, and we'll hit Body Press on the off chance that he does miss. Hey, oh, he goes for the Ice Shard, okay. I'm fine with that, because that's not going to kill. And then we'll just hit the Iron Head and clean this up with Skarm. Awesome. Feels great to come back Maybe it's not the offense that Jamie was talking about, but we got some hard hitters and we can show it. And we're going to come back in and we're going to hit Iron Head right here and for the win. Yeah, no speed tie, so we do pick up the last couple kills with Skarmory, which is fantastic, and that gives us a 5-0 win on the season. Awesome. I don't know who I play next week. This week definitely felt a little bit better with the team. I'm still getting used to coming back onto playing timer. And yeah, I do have another match right after this with Chris for another league, so I'm going to go ahead and get away from this and skip that, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for coming out and supporting the Philadelphia Panthers. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye.